Now we're going to make a really nice dessert, a bagnarde pie, which means a pie the way they make them in the Bagne area, a very light puff pastry covered with finely ground almonds and some apples. We'll use Gala apples or Canadian Renettes, an apple that's not too hard. And we'll finish off with a Gruyere cream, some cinnamon, and some icing sugar that we'll sprinkle around the edge of the pastry once it's puffed. That'll add a little crispiness to this really pleasant dessert. We'll make a circle to spread the ground almonds around on the bottom of the pie. And after that, we'll line up the apple slices on the pastry. You'll see that the apple has been sliced quite thinly. This isn't a tatin pie, or a thing with a lot of fruit. We just use the bare minimum of apple in order to give the pie its flavor and texture. But we don't want it to be too heavy. We'll put the pie in the oven now, and then when it's about 2/3 cooked, we'll then add the Gruyere cream, which is about 45% fat. And we've cooked down this with a bit of sugar and powdered cinnamon. So here's our pie just out of the oven. You can see that the pastry is puffed quite a bit and the apple is cooked. We add the Gruyere cream with its sugar and cinnamon. And now we're going to finish the pie with multiple glazing, using a heating element or a slow combustion stove we call a salamander. We'll start by putting the icing sugar around the edges where we want the glazing, and we'll use the salamander a first time. So here's the pie. It's had a first glazing, and you can see parts of it are getting shiny with the melted icing sugar, and the apples and cream have browned a little bit. And now we're going to add a few almonds just around the edge. And then we'll add another coating of icing sugar. And we'll glaze it once again using the salamander oven. So here's our bagnarde pie, caramelized and crunchy. It's a very original dish, even though it's just apples and puff pastry. You have my word, it's an excellent dessert. A lot of people come here just to eat the bagnarde pie. Naturally, we serve it with a double Gruyere cream, which just adds to the smoothness, as well as a Bourbon vanilla ice cream, the caramelized bagnarde apple pie.